Hello everyone, here's the winner of last week's giveaway. If you too want to participate, just leave a comment with your UID and server. Now, version 5.5 is finally out, and we have received complete information about Escoffier's kit. So, in this video, we will take a look at Escoffier's playstyle, including her skills, talents, constellations, and signature weapon. But before that, the banners of Varesa and Xianyun are now up on the servers, and if you want to pull for them but have run out of Primo Gems, check out lootbar.gg for a way to save some money. Lootbar is an excellent way to top up in games like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. You can save up to 23% on all top-ups by utilizing favorable exchange rates. Lootbar is in direct partnership with authorized top-up partners of Hoyoverse and has over 100,000 users with 30,000 plus positive reviews, so it's completely safe and secure. Make sure to check the link in the description or the pinned comment for an extra 5% discount. Coming back to the video, Escoffier will be released in version 5.6 as the latest playable character, and she is going to be a 5-star cryo off-field support. She is a polearm user who scales on the attack stat, and an excellent support unit who can buff your Hydro and Cryo teammates' attacks, but there's a good chance that she might not be useful for other characters. I mean, she could be, but they won't benefit if they aren't Hydro or Cryo. Now, let's take a look at her kit, shall we? Her normal attack. She performs up to 3 consecutive spear strikes. Her charged attack consumes a certain amount of stamina to perform an upward thrust attack. And lastly, her plunging attack allows her to plunge from midair to strike the ground, damaging opponents along the path and dealing AoE damage upon impact. Next up, her elemental skill. It's called Witness the True Essence of Cuisine. Depending on whether the skill is tapped or held, Escoffier showcases Fontaine's culinary arts in different ways. Tapping her skill activates the full-spectrum multitasking culinary mechanism in low-temperature refrigeration mode, dealing AoE cryo damage to surrounding opponents. In this mode, the culinary mechanism follows the active character and periodically launches frost parfait at nearby opponents, dealing cryo damage. Escoffier is an Uzia-aligned character. At fixed intervals, when Escoffier activates the culinary mechanism in this mode, it summons a Surge Blade, dealing Uzia-aligned AoE cryo damage. Holding her skill activates the full-spectrum multitasking culinary mechanism in improvised cooking mode. As for what it does, this mechanism boasts excellent refrigeration capabilities, as maintaining the freshness of ingredients is the key to deliciousness. Yeah, that's what the description says, and I have no idea what it means. Anyway, let's take a look at her elemental burst. After casting her burst, she demonstrates exquisite knife skills, dealing AoE cryo damage and restoring HP for all nearby party members based on her attack. The numbers aren't available yet, so we'll have to wait one more day to get the initial numbers. Moving on to her Ascension talents. Talent 1. After casting the elemental burst, Escoffier gains the Therapeutic Cuisine effect for 9 seconds. Periodically restores HP to the nearby active character, with the healing amount based on 138.24% of Escoffier's attack power. Talent 2. When there are 1, 2, 3, or 4 Hydro or Cryo characters in the party, after Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits opponents, it decreases those opponents' Hydro and Cryo resistance by 5%, 10%, 15%, or 55% for 12 seconds. As for her passive talent, holding the elemental skill activates the full-spectrum multitasking culinary mechanism in improvised cooking mode. Culinary mechanism. Improvised cooking mode deploys the culinary mechanism on the field. The mechanism can absorb elemental attacks. Once the absorbed elemental energy reaches a certain threshold, it transforms the pre-placed ingredients into delicious dishes. Escoffier requires time to procure new ingredients. After producing a certain number of dishes, a 7-day cooldown is required before production can resume. Moving on to her constellations. C1. When all party members are either Hydro or Cryo, for 15 seconds after Escoffier uses her elemental skill or elemental burst, the critical damage of cryo damage dealt by all nearby party members is increased by 60%. C2. When Escoffier activates the culinary mechanism in low-temperature refrigeration mode, she gains the freshly made delicacy effect for 15 seconds. During this period, Escoffier gains 5 stacks of cold prep. When nearby active characters, excluding Escoffier, deal cryo damage, 1 stack of cold prep is consumed to increase the damage dealt, with the increase based on 240% of Escoffier's attack power. If cryo damage hits multiple opponents simultaneously, the number of cold prep stacks consumed is based on the number of opponents hit. Her C3 and C5 increase the level of her skill and burst by 3, up to a maximum of 15. Her C4 extends the duration of Therapeutic Cuisine by 6 seconds. During this period, when healing is triggered by Therapeutic Cuisine, there is a chance for the healing amount to be increased by 100%, and Escoffier regenerates 2 energy. The chance is equivalent to Escoffier's critical rate. This effect can be triggered up to 7 times during a single Therapeutic Cuisine duration. And at last, her C6. It enhances the Culinary Mechanism in low-temperature refrigeration mode. When the current active character in the party, excluding Escoffier, hits an opponent with a normal attack, charged attack, or plunging attack, the Culinary Mechanism will fire an additional Special Frost Parfait, dealing AoE Cryo damage equal to 350% of Escoffier's attack power. This damage is considered elemental skill damage. This effect can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds, up to 6 times during the duration of the Culinary Mechanism in low-temperature refrigeration mode. Lastly, her signature weapon. It has a base attack of 608, with a 66.2% crit damage bonus. As for its passive, attack is increased by 12%. When the character equipping this weapon is off-field, attack is further increased by 12%. When healing, both the wielder and the healed character gain the Berry Chanson effect, increasing attack by 32% for 3 seconds. This effect can be triggered even when the wielder is off-field. That's everything I have on Escoffier for now, so that's it in this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you want more updates about Genshin Impact. Thanks for watching!